All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're hopefully, well, I don't know. I don't know how much stuff there is to do in Act 3. I would like to finish this run today, but it might take a while. But I am here in Act 2, ready to do the last quest that's necessary. There are still a few quests. No, I think I can do this later. Yeah. There is an item that I recognize that I don't have. Maybe I want to go grab that real quick for no particular reason. I mean, I don't know if there's like much importance in like what order I do things. Maybe I just want to skip straight to Act 3, but you know that does make things more difficult. I guess I would just want to leave the Citadel. I also want to check that's the wrong button. Yeah, I have gone down there. There is maybe an entrance I haven't gone to. There's a little arena up there. Maybe I'll just fill out the map real quick before going to Act 3. Here's where this little secret is. It's not a very difficult area, so I'm not too worried. Kind of an annoying fight. Stop getting hit. The barnacles. From real life. Yeah, there we go. Bolt filaments. Actually a pretty good tool. I don't know if I'd want to use it though. I'm a fan of my defensive tools. Because they shock you? Right, of course. I kind of failed to understand the purpose of this, like, the massive beams of electricity. Ouch. Like, they're just doing this all the time up here in the Volt Nest. Right. I keep pressing the... Because I was practicing some stuff in Rainworld, and now I'm used to the Rainworld map button. Why doesn't every single video game standardize its controls? That'd make things way simpler. You know, it's what's a fascinating idea to me. The fact that some people play a game with a controller and just use default controls. Like every time. Like open up a new game, get your controller, and then just play it. Like you don't mess around with the controls for like 10 minutes before you start playing. They avoid getting harvested for power. It's a great question. All the power is provided by like one guy. Whoops. One guy like spinning a bunch of wheels around in the underworks. He literally powers the entire structure all by himself. That's not true. Spoiler warning, but he dies in Act 3, and the Citadel still somewhat works. Oh, you said the exact same thing, yeah. I gotta do the flea games. I forgot about that. That's definitely part of 100%. I mean, it's not that bad, but it definitely takes some time to do that. Also, I don't know if I have enough money to buy everything. That might actually be the biggest problem here. The scariest part of any Silksong run, of course. This is the wrong room. So this is the arena that I haven't done because it's kind of scary in the early game, but it should be really easy now. Yeah. And they're like rich. Actually, that's only like 200 rosaries. It's still pretty good. Ha! They just kill you. And then, did I want to go to deep docks real quick? How you jump? There is actually Silksong exclusive stuff I've not seen at all this run. I don't even know where to find it. This is the wrong way. Where to start? Yeah, sure. Random enemies jumping into spikes. It's in blast steps. That's funny because I've been to most of blasted steps. There's like one connection. That one room connecting this area and Shellwood. I didn't go in there for some reason. I'm curious what is down there. So I'm gonna make a quick trip to Deep Docks. Seeing Silksong gameplay for the first time ever? Really? Don't get spoiled and everything? Well, okay, if you actually care. I'm pretty far into the game. Oh. Huh. So one room. Oh. So this room, like right here. Oh, it's a silk heart. Okay, I just wasted all my time. Or silk eater. Not a heart. The hitbox on that has to be like insane. Okay, well, time to continue. The main quest. Do I have the snare setter thing? I don't actually. Right, I need to get all those items.
Hironare.
Jo Manel.
Oh, I need to get the other silk heart, don't I? That's a really annoying fight. Oh, it is. That was in the right place. Also, have I repaired the gun? I think no. I do have the ruined tool. Which variant should I make? I haven't tried the Forged Daughter one. Ow. Man, if only I had some sort of like convenient fast travel ability that let me like travel to the nearest Bellway, perhaps. That'd be so handy. So actually, we're just going straight back here. I should have done this the first time. That's actually because of this item that I have equipped. Silk Speed Anklets. Yeah, I got the lineup. Hello. Please build a gun. Did you make it? That was a very like. I barely noticed that I actually got the item. I'll try using this. I don't know if it's very good. The gun. Well, I'm gonna say no. It's a little bit weak. But I'll try it out. Do I have maxed out tool damage though, actually? I don't, and I actually know where the last one is. In the game? What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what that's supposed to mean, but like, why would you specify that? Ah, all these are so expensive. Crafting kit for more damage. And then spool fragment, I guess. I still need a second one of those. I don't know where the last one could possibly be. Cause I think you can get all of them in Act 2. Just missing one spool. Oh, is it from... No, I've got the fleas. This is the process that I really hate, where you're looking for a needle in a haystack. Time to just look at every spot on the map it could possibly be. I've really not explored the underworks. But I have gotten the spool fragment that's in the underworks. Ah. I know where it is. Can I get there easily? Yes, I can actually. Okay, that was quick. Silksong reference. This way? What would you look at that? That looks like max silk to me. How do these spikes even come into being? Are these manufactured? They don't look very natural to me. They're like way too like sharpened. But like, why would you like make a bunch of spikes just to like throw them all over the floor? I guess we're in Farland, so kind of fits. It just puts spikes everywhere, you know. Oh, you know, that makes sense. Right. It's just a normal thing. I mean, I shouldn't really be questioning it. Okay, is there anything else I need to do that's important in Act 2? Oh, I should just get the far sight. The far sight like tells you what you're missing. Okay, let's just go to Act 3 now. So I gotta go visit the guy in Bahar.
Tamiyan. Yanara.
This now like kind of is weird if you've never talked to this guy before. It is more difficult for sure. Most of the complaints about Silksong have been difficulty related. Actually, I kind of wish this game was harder. So, I think I mentioned this a few times. I recently did a playthrough. I did it off stream where I used a mod to set my damage to 1, and your base damage is 5, and you can upgrade it up to 21, or I think math like 17. Yeah, so you could up like 17. I think my damage right now is 17. So I set my damage to 1, and I beat the whole game. That was a really fun experience, although sometimes it was like really awful. Some like enemy arenas like really sucked. But it also kind of like told me this game's combat is really good. And it's kind of unfortunate. Well, okay, it's nice that there's options to let anyone play the game how they want, right? If you want to spam, if you want to spam tools, you can do that. If you want to, you know, like there's a lot of different ways to play the game, and charms are extremely powerful. Like being able to like heal faster. The warding bell is really strong. Parry is really strong if you know how to use it. Yeah, Thread Storm plus like the element. You know, there's like a lot of really strong builds, but just basic needle combat is so good that I kind of wish the entire game was just focused on that. It's like Sekiro, you know. If you compare Sekiro and other Souls-likes, it's like I think Sekiro actually has like some level of customization too, but I'm not too familiar with it. But like the majority of the combat of that game is basically just get good at parrying. I feel like sometimes, you know, the combat is so good that it really holds up on its own. But to let more players, to be more accessible, it's like, okay, here's a bunch of health upgrades, silk upgrades, you know, tools that you can spam, and so on and so on. So for some boss fights, maybe you really suck at them and you don't know the patterns very well. So you just throw all your tools at it and just win with like 1 health left. Like, yeah, technically you won, but you didn't really learn the fight, you know. You don't really know how to dodge some of the attacks. You just kind of tanked it, and you had enough health and tools and whatever to get to the end of the fight without actually having to learn it. But I know, you know, accessibility is nice. But I like when the challenge is like, you know, actually something that you have to overcome instead of just like finding some workaround. But I guess that's the kind of challenge as well. If you're just worse at the game, and you're struggling to like defeat the boss at all, if using like even when utilizing tools, you know, then you kind of still go through your own like process of learning the fight and how to do it well. It's not like it becomes immediately free when you get like enough upgrades or tools. Anyways, let's do this. I have a double jump. This fight is actually harder with double jump. Wow, where'd your health go? Are you fighting the sun again? Sorta. A ball of yarn. Oh, that was close. Wow, okay. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for a while. I have to like watch through the whole credits. Silksong, please. Can you like just detect that I already have a completed save file and just let me skip all this, you know? I was actually doing a practice speedrun of a watcher speedrun. One of the watcher categories. I was doing a practice run, and the game literally crashed in the middle of the run. I think because of memory leak issues. It looked like deer skip, if you're familiar with deer skip, where like the graphics pause, but you can still kind of move between the screens in a weird way. That basically just happened, which is really fun. It potentially means that I need to do the run, or I actually need to exit out of the game in the middle of the run, or else that might happen consistently, because I've actually heard other people experience the same thing. Final boss, it's if you're familiar with Hollow Knight, this is the Hollow Knight I've yet to defeat, or I've yet to get through the Radiance. It's like the first, it's the normal final boss, but there's a true final boss afterwards. And I've like ultra giga over prepared, so it's pretty fast. If you speedruns this boss with like pretty low level equipment, then it's pretty challenging. I kind of want to get every single save file to look like this. I think that'd be kind of funny. Maybe there's an Easter egg. There probably isn't, but you know. Oh, now I can skip this cutscene. Okay, this is actually genuinely like the like scariest part of the entire run. This one little segment here. Because I have it starts you off with low health and there's no bench for a while. Also, it unequips all of your equipment for some reason. All of your tools.
Friend.
Okay. Okay, I can heal. I think I'm safe. These guys die way quicker when I don't deal 1 damage. Oh wait, careful now. They also drain your silk, so it's a little harder to heal. Yep, more of this. Yo, it's a good thing that that enemy over there got crushed, or else we'd totally be dead here.
Fai amarà.
Yannara.
Oh, ben ventrà. Dalaka, rivenda.
Mio fene.
Sacra della.
Yannara.
Imagine how peak Breath of the Wild would have been if it just went straight into the like calamity event. It's not called the calamity. The whatever I forget. Whatever the like major event that happens at the start of Tears of the Kingdom. Imagine if that just happened in Breath of the Wild. That's basically what's going on here. Actually, I guess that might just make the game worse overall. I think people tend to like Breath of the Wild more. What am I doing? Equipping all of my stuff first of all. Why it does this, I have no clue. I want this, this, and then this. Okay, now I feel safer. See that mask that I have? It basically gives you an extra hit to take if you lose all of your health. I didn't have that for that arena, which the mask has not broken once this playthrough. I think I actually just go to the Bellway. Ah. How do people play Sonic games? I never understand whenever I see gameplay. The whole point of the game is that you're moving fast, except you're moving so fast and the screen is so tiny that you just run into like spikes and enemies without any warning at all. I really hate this boss, but it's not that hard. Ah, you can't poke, or you can't do that. Oh, wait, careful now. Why is this kind of scary? Oh, okay. That's the end of the fight. That was rough for no reason.
Ada.
Peak moments here. Okay. Just do like main quest stuff. Or maybe I want to go to Belhart. Get to pick up those quests. There's nothing. I need to talk to the snails first. Yeah, I never really understood the random projectile thing either. Just kind of get some distance, I guess. Eight rosaries. I have no money. You think that I've died recently or something?
Vienda.
Yeah.
Cadestre. Buenera. Da, finestra.
Don't mind me for a second. Oh, I can't get this now. I have to go and do the abyss stuff first. That boss, I don't think it shot as many projectiles. It's like easier to dodge them individually. I like how they just don't care at all. Hello, welcome to the stream. Honestly, like, goated random side character. Okay, I can't be careless about random enemies anymore. I should have farmed rosaries before Act 3. Well, how much do I have stringed up? I guess a decent amount. I probably still can't buy everything that there is in the shops that I still haven't gotten. Down we go. I love keys that just blow up the door that they're meant to open. All of the All of the bells in the game so far is just foreshadowing for the diving bell. Entering the sun, it's even better. Now, let me just write that down on my map real quick, though. Oh, rut. Damn, you just melt from that. Ah, stop dying to random enemies. Can we get a little shadow guy again? Thank you. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. I don't think I care about like any of the secrets in this area. It's like lore and like some. I guess there's like a lot of money. Yeah, I'll grab the egg.
Tamia yun. Hasbin? Buenera.
There's platforms in the background. Platforming sections just spawn in the abyss. I think, you know, the void is projecting an image, basically. I mean, this whole area is like covered in void, right? So it's kind of like a hive mind. That doesn't really explain anything, does it? I don't care about lore. Why don't I just use the string groceries? I don't know. I'm not buying anything right now. Ah.
Friend.
Okay, and then we get to run all the way back. I think it's like somewhere around here, yeah. What was the point of that? Is it going to loop? Just a loop for no reason? Oh, here it is. The beast. Got that Coco. I think I might not be finishing Act 3 today. Come on. I think I'm just running around for no reason. I need to just run all the way back to the start. There's just a lot of stuff to do. Like, I'm just like remembering more and more like random side quests that are required for like some random item. All right. Ah, right. I forgot about that. I don't know if that this Steel Soul stuff is like required though. Does it give you an item? I actually don't know what you get for doing that. If it gives you like an upgrade, then it's probably required. How did I do that? Right when the music's picking up. I'm already over it. Punk shoe. This room is just more accessible than the other one for some reason. Head back, pick up this quest. I actually don't think I need to pick up the quest, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know the like Act 3 speedrun routes. Please, go down.
That's fine.
So many.
Da, finistra.
Ah, io ma.
Benny Frank.
Ah, Elos.
Megina Fora.
Prataka. Menoji eske.
I guess the dialogue here kind of suggests that Hollowness is like really far away.
Korokatelo.
Goro cartello.
Hironare.
Also suggesting that there might be the flowers like still left somewhere in that kingdom.
Jo manel.
I think it's kind of suggested that like a lot of time has passed since the events of Hollow Knight. It's like who knows what it looks like now. Snail song.
Oh, alelo.
Not a miss.
A lot of shells here. Just like just stab this random rock, you know? Just feels like the natural thing to do. I will not be using this this crest, even though I like the crest a lot. It has really bad healing, so not what I also feel like it's really bad for any fights where you have to like stay in the air, which happens twice in the Coral Tower and against Nihilith. Also, doesn't this look a lot like a Wanderer's Journal from Hollow Knight? Let me actually, I don't have any memory lockets. I want to check if I can get a thing from Ava. The shamans don't seem particularly bothered by anything that's going on. They're just chilling, really.
Nesvir. Miofene.
Okay, I have finished this. That's nice.
Yanara.
Yes.
Tamiyan.
Kind of tricks you into thinking it's a crest for a second. Nice gameplay. Thanks. Welcome to the stream. Bell Hearts. Let's go there. Congrats on the union. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? Here's the quests. Pinstress, I hate you. And then Dark Hearts. Let me go save this guy. I don't... Ah, shoot. Do I have any fleas? I forget if I've gotten all the fleas or not. I guess I should just go to Fleetopia and check. There's a void heart, or a void, not void hearts, there's a void mass in this room. I don't know which one's better, because they both use silk now. I'm not going over there. Well, there's actually nothing going on over there. Just stab that little bug. What the heck? Really just two, like, common pill. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that.
Caspian.
Wellianis.
Sounds like Lem from Hollow Knight. Yeah, that's all I came over here for. I guess I should probably get mask shards. Those make things easier. Oh, well, that's the thing about Silksong. I know it's like I just entered Act 3 and everything's supposed to be really difficult, but like the double damage enemies start in Act 1. They're always there. It's just that, you know, some attacks are double damage and some attacks are 1 damage, but when enemies are voided, it's double damage all the time. That's fun. But honestly, if they saved double damage for like late game stuff, this game would be so easy. Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for spoiling everything. I guess that's your own fault, if you care about that. Although it's kind of nice to like, just like not care about spoilers anymore. Like there's games out there where I like am actively avoiding spoilers. Well, I guess not actively, but you know. I avoid content about the games, even though I'm probably never going to play them. It's like, well, I guess I'm kind of just missing out for no reason. I forget where this item is that I'm looking for. It is, in fact, right up here. Just got Silksong yesterday. Ah. Well, this is pretty late in the game, so... How long does it take to 100%? Like 40 hours? I actually don't remember. Isn't it up here, actually? So, Song, why do you hide stuff from us? It definitely took a while, but also I definitely did look up hints. There's a certain point where looking for like really obscure secrets just gets really tedious. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna look this up. Really, like, I'm not missing out on much by not discovering this stuff for myself. So one from this, one from the quest, one from Sprint Master, and then what is the last one from? Because Act 3 has 4 different mask shards, yes? I forget where to find that last one. Neminord? Is that the big ones? Oh, right, there's another quest. So once I go to Farfields, there will be another quest for a Mask Shard. Which I think means I want to go to the Hunter's March, because that leads to Sprint Master. This is actually like a scary area. Like the voided ants are actually pretty dangerous. Actually, the ants are always dangerous. It's just that their health doesn't keep up with the late game. By the way, you can tell if there's a void mass in the room by checking if the enemies are voided. If they're all avoided when you enter the room, that means like there's probably one in this room actually. Here's another. Oh, he died. I'm making pretty good progress on that quest. There's like several times more of those void masses than the amount that's required for the quest. Like you only need to defeat 12, and there's like 30 something. This was by far the hardest arena in the 1 damage playthrough I did. Well, maybe like the Coral Tower. Actually, I don't know. Maybe this and the Coral Tower. They were both like pretty difficult, but this one might be more difficult. It's hard to see that when enemies die so quick, but like, this was a struggle. Neminord and Neminid. Yeah, those are pretty good names. Thank you very much for that. I gotta get the upgraded boomerang as well. Actually, I don't think that's required for 100%, but I kind of want to just use that item. Actually, it's pretty close to this area, so I can grab that in a bit. Bench first. So swap out the... This is another like really obscure thing that like probably no one's ever gonna discover on their own. And I think you have to bench and come back, or maybe even fast travel and come back. I'm not sure. I'll try just benching for now. Eh. Is that the cross summon? I have no idea how this mechanic works. Did it just show up eventually? I got this cross summon super late. Like at the end of Act 3. It's like one of the last things that I did. One of my favorite rooms in the whole game. I've already said that like 20 times. See how weak they are without the void? Without the power of the red flowers? That's kind of like somewhat close to the quote, right? Ah. Oh, it's you again. What a funny character. You just sneeze. They're just so cool visually. All the backgrounds and like the foliage.
Buenera.
Alright, so this guy's gonna be the next main character. They're gonna make a spin-off game that's only about speedrunning. That should be a DLC where it's like speedrun mode, but you play as this guy. And he has like, he starts with like all the movement abilities, something like that. I don't know. Right, I have to do this. You know who you're going up against. Oh, careful. People are probably actually speedrun these challenges. Oh, it's already over. Where? I didn't even see him.
Oh, Masakera. Yoma.
You basically just need the massacre from this guy. The real swift thing about this guy is how fast he can build a whole obstacle course. Like how you can actually just do that. Like you can totally win all the races by doing something like that. Oh. I don't have the layout of all these memorized. What are you doing, bro? Suddenly I'm reminded of another voice actor. Who is this guy? I mean, the knight can sea dash. Imagine that's pretty useful. Yeah, Hornet can't just run. That probably helps. Faster than sea dashing. Well, it does take a long time to charge up.
Anastasia. Yoma. Oh, Masakera.
Here, I have this shiny rock that I found. I believe that as well.
Oh, Pinacero.
Okay, yeah, we're done with you. Ouch. The fourth race, I have done that. Ah, come on, man. Do I want to do this right now? Because what would I have to do to get the next mask? I might be able to get that quest in Farfields, and then the rest of the like void masses. How many of those have I done? And not that many. I don't. Well, oh yeah, Cripsicle. Let me equip that. I don't think there's any like massive improvements that I can make to my build. Parry. This is a very fun boss to parry. I guess we can just do it right now. Also, like, what is over here? I forget. There's like a strong version of one of the big guys. Oh, literally useless. Oh, okay. Do I have to talk to you?
Cadestre. That's fine.
How's progress going? Pretty good? There we go. Yeah, why do you have to talk to her? Peak fight incoming. I think I'm pretty confident about this one. The real challenge is the bunch of clowns that you have to fight beforehand. Also, I should probably go get that needle upgrade, because I don't think there's much that's getting me. Other than just getting the fleas. Pretty good fight. Yeah, I did kind of fight her for like 10 minutes straight, so I think I've practiced it a bit. By 10 minutes straight, I mean like one single fight. Like like there weren't any deaths involved. It was just like start to finish took like 10 minutes. She has like over 1,000 health, so that's like over. Well, I think the damage scaling means I dealt 2 damage per hit, so like 500 times I needed to hit her. Probably more, I think. Actually, 1,500 health, so 700. Is that correct? 750 times I had to hit her. That definitely took a long time. But it's a really fun fight, and now I'm really good at it, so be worth it, I guess. I'm gonna check out Fleetopia. If there are any fleas I need to get, I'll probably just do that real quick. And do the flea games and get that last damage upgrade. By the way, have people agreed on the idea that these enemies are the new like primal aspids? Because they fly around really in a really annoying way and they shoot projectiles at you, and they also are super tanky for some reason. Ow.
Da, fenestra.
Mordala. Dozagov.
Okay, Midlands and money.
Garbage.
I don't know why I get the funny idea of just like going up to a caveman with like a map, like a world map, like all of Earth, and be like, you know where this one thing is? And like, yep. And like they've never seen like the whole Earth at once, but they just don't care at all. They're like, here you go. Here's the information you need.
Garbage.
So there is this one. And was it just around this area? Oh, literally right there. That's like right next to the entrance to Lost Verdania. So okay, that's not too bad. I do gotta go to bottle water again. Okay, now where's the primal the primal version of these guys? Spit Squid? And they shoot 3 projectiles 3 times. They have twice as much health. Oh, now that guy has twice as much health. Why am I going this way? I don't think I need to go this way. I think I'm going down. Where's one of those big floating guys? Oh, you become one of those void guys. Ow. These are a good way to get silk, because they can't hit you. Actually, they can. Very sorry to these guys. Have them come over to a place like this. And then Greymore. There's no bench here. Any health? Anyone got some health for me? Oh, hi. Ah! I used up my silk to run. Oh yeah, I'll take this bench. Look at this guy's just chilling. Are you also just chilling? I find it funny the way the camera cuts off right before it gets to this room. So it's easy to forget that they even exist at all. Ouch. You ever like stub your toe on a rat and it like does double damage? A handful of rosaries, TP. Okay, that should be all the fleas. And do I have access to this place? I don't. So I need to find you somewhere to open that up. I'm the villain. I think I need to go to Bellheart. I'm not really sure the order of things here. I guess I gotta conceptualize Act 3 as a boss rush. Like, go get the hearts. Or I guess like do the abyss stuff, go get the hearts. I think I need to go to Fleetopia and then come back and then go there again. Like, oh yeah, Act 3 is just like a couple bosses, some stuff in the abyss. But yeah, there's like a bunch of other little side quests, and this is still 100% that I'm going for. You pogo and he still hurts you. A lot more damage than I thought it took. Goodness. Ouch.
Megina Fora. Kadastama.
Yanaga Noshke. Kavak Katsa. Barishkava Pumta. Osh.
Okay, so I think that's the dialogue that's like
Pumta. Osh.
leave and then come back. This egg, by the way, it reduces like the silk cost of silk skills while house is full, which I think is crazy because it only decreases it by 1 silk, so it costs 4. Like think about the like spell twister, I think, in Hollow Knight that lets you use that. It's a similar reduction in like soul that you have to use for spells, except this one also like you only get it at the very end of the game after getting all the fleas. I guess you could do an Act 2 probably. And your health has to be full. Like, just seems a bit weak. Like, why not just make it just decreases the cost of silk skill by 1, you know? That seems like a pretty moderate increase. And you can actually make silk skill builds pretty strong with this. These 3 tools, probably Weave Lights. And like, so what if there's a really powerful build that you can make at the very end of the game? That's like kind of the whole point. These tools, and like putting in all the effort to get all the fleas. Ah.
Goro Yoshike. Pumta. Osh.
Is that scripted or did that just happen at the right time?
Kanavich. Goro Yoshike. Ushka Mitri.
Benny Frank.
Yanaga Noshke. Ushka Mitri. Monashka.
Hornet doesn't want to admit that she just has fun playing these games. Or that she's really competitive. Should be all the way over there. I have no idea what the required score is for these. I'm just gonna go for a little bit. Ah! Just went too early. Yeah, there's only like 2 places. Like one of them is like that one arena in the slab for some reason. I think that song should play in more places. Okay, I think that's the required score. Do I care about beating Seth's times? I think that's only for the little thing at the end, the trophy.
Kavak Katsa.
Dozagov. Garbage. Mush.
So skill. Look the wall from Rain World. Okay.
Pashma. Shasha.
Kills you.
Takanda Denbura Indomik. Mamaska.
No, I am using Hunter's Crest for this. Not the best. Oh, well, that's part of why. Not the best option.
Takanda Dendis.
Actually, I would like this to be really easy, so Shaman.
Puram Indomik. Mamaska.
I guess you could argue Wander is also a good pick for this. Any fleas? Yeah, there's too many of you. One of them got away. Okay. these are easier than I remember. Probably because Seth makes it way more difficult. Also because I've played the game a lot more, probably. That's also part of it.
Yanaga Nosh Kavak Katsa.
I think I did miss that opportunity. I have no idea when that opportunity is, though. Alright. Okay, very important note. Pick up the money first. Because it despawns if you pick up the pale oil.
Ushka Mitri. Barishkava.
Peter nodded.
Paravos.
Nesvia?
Hum Kata. Osh.
You guys are totally chilling. I don't know what you guys are worried about. Like, nothing is happening over here. I don't even know if there's any, like, void tendrils. Oh, there are. This area seems pretty safe. Okay, so... Actually, there's not that much more stuff to do. I could probably do a longer stream, maybe. Also, do I have some random artifacts?
Miofene?
Oh, the egg, of course. And I should install the far site. I've not been in here at all. Sorry, Hornet. We're a bit rushed. And the Materium, of course. Very important item. What is my completion percentage right now? 84. A big chunk of that is like a bunch of random tools I've not bought yet. Yeah, like all of this stuff, goodness. Which might involve just grinding a lot of money. Oh yeah, I gotta go up to the crate. Actually, I don't think I need to do the surface like platforming section. I think I could just go up, grab the Silksong and leave. Which actually, I kind of like this Silksong, so I might use that. Let me grab this as well.
Tamiayan.
Rabin.
Magina Fora.
Welyanis.
That's expensive.
Manello. Serraca.
Yeah, let me try out my new needle on your house. Okay, like, do you have like some random stuff? I think you still have the multi-binder, yeah. 800 rosaries. What was I going to do? Get the silk skill. This ability is actually like one of my favorites. I like the homing. I like that you can like spawn them in before an enemy shows up to get some early damage in, because they stick around for a while. That's actually like a ability that I'm a huge fan of. Any sort of like projectiles or summons that kind of linger for a while. Let's say a boss has like immunity frames, you can spawn in this projectile a whole lot, and then once they become vulnerable, you can deal all that damage all at once. I also have to see, I have to find the second sentinel. So the random thing just fell in the foreground. Tormented Trabio. Actually, I don't know if Trabio is required, because it's just an upgrade to an existing tool. But maybe just the completion of the quest is necessary? I don't know. Okay, that went horribly wrong. Geometry, please. That was like pixels away from taking damage. Like, okay, sorry, when moments like that happen, I really just want them to adjust all the hitboxes in the entire game. Especially the like Cogwart core stuff. Someday I'll have this memorized. Okay. Ah, come on. Toenails. Also called talons. Also called like shears or something. I don't know. Call them whatever you want, I guess. Next up is, I don't know, Farfields, I think. Yes. Let me do this quest, and there's like a lot of like strangely like mediocre bosses in Act 3. I kind of feel like Act 3 is where they may have like used some of their like bosses that they made earlier in developments, because I don't really get the feeling that like these are like ultra like refined, like the best of the best bosses that they've made. Some of them definitely so, like Carmelita. Actually, I think Carmelita was also made pretty early in development, so I don't know. And Seth. It's just the quality is all over the place. Like some of these bosses are my least favorite. The Bell Eater, Pinstress, this guy that I'm about to fight. They made the best bosses first, and like, what now? This is the wrong way. I think it's like down this way. Who needs to track? I swapped out one of the tools for some reason. Oh yeah, because I was using the other crest, but that wouldn't apply. Huh, I don't know. I guess I should have broken out of the cage first. Yeah, I would like to heal faster. Bad time to use that. Wow, bosses just die when you have damage. I think that's the last mask shard? Question mark? Or do I need to do more, get more of the void masks? I do. These are kind of annoying to do. Do I just want to use a map? They're kind of like equally spread everywhere. I don't really want to do this, but I gotta get all the masks, so... Marrow has 1. 2. No, I got that one already. Marrow has 2 pretty close. I did not see you behind your dead body. Or, I guess, a friend? Just the one hit. Think about that texture with the void. The dash attack just makes you take damage, I guess. Let's not die to some rando pilgrim. Okay, Deep Docks has a whole bunch close together. Actually, not too far from this bell way, but... Oh, the stream is dying. Love to see it. Not like much is happening anyways. I'm surprised that wasn't an arena. Silksong PowerPoint. It's a good sign. I believe... this... Actually, just do any percent. Just do the any percent route, and I will just get the void mass. I gotta equip my quick heal. It's kind of weird to just one-shot enemies. It's been so long. Oh, right, new ability. Careful now. How am I supposed to get Silk if you just die instantly? Thank you for the Silk. So I actually think I need 2 more. Bellheart is pretty close to 2. I wonder how 100% speedrunners do this segment. Just probably just like go out of your way for a handful that are like close to the routes that you're already taking. Oh, I only need 1 more. Okay. Yeah, 100 counted actually. Did you know that enemies that have projectiles you can hit backwards, they tend to scale with your nails damage? Can we not do this? Oi, okay, that's like like the lowest my health is gone. 'Cause I'm super careless. Being in that state, though, means I can still take 2 hits of damage. Well, I guess only 1 hit. It would take 2 hits to kill me. Maybe I just spam tools. I don't do that enough. Just be faster to just run. Alright, that's the last mask shard. What else is there to do? Just a bunch of these tools, you know. I'm gonna look up what these tools are that I'm missing. So after the drill is the cogwork wheel. Okay, that's just the architect that I gotta buy that from. After the mask, multi-binder, I gotta buy that from the shop. Circular, buy that from the shop. Spool Extender and Reserve Bind. So Reserve Bind is the quest with the second Sentinel, or Spool Extender is from a shop. Super expensive, as all of them are. This one is from a shop. Quick Sling is one that I've just forgotten to get. I don't know where it is. It's in Botwater, of course. It's a little out of the way, but I can go get that. Yeah, a lot of these are from shops. Means I gotta get money. I feel like Quick Sling actually, like, if I were to take it, if I were to ever use that tool, now is the time to use it. Oh, okay. Because Steel Soul gives you that item that extends your tool capacity. And like the main concern with the Quick Sling is that you run out of tools faster. Like it's higher burst damage, but it's less efficient, you know. Or not, it's not really less efficient, it's just, you know, your damage output is not any, or like overall damage output is not any better because it doesn't improve the amount of tools that you can throw. I guess actually this argument doesn't really make sense because like you want a higher burst DPS. That's kind of the whole point of tools, that you can spam them and deal a ton of damage. Alright, another one of you guys. It's like, is this anywhere near that? No, actually it's above. The wrong room. Thanks for the rosaries though. I like when enemies drop a bunch of small rosaries instead of like the big ones. A couple enemies do that. It's this breakable wall. Of course I didn't find it. Goodness. What are the spike walls? Oh, I was like, I outsmarted you by waiting for the last one, but there's another last one. Okay, goodbye. Let me check this again. I think, okay, the pin badge I get from the quest that I need to do. Which I guess I can go ahead and work on. Head against their own house. Great question. Gotta break down the like wooden planks that I set up in front of my door and then set them back up whenever I leave. Such an annoying process. I wish there was like a way to fix that, you know? Like a door, but only you can open it. Oh, I don't need to do that anymore. What if these like sandworms, what if they got voided and they did more damage? Bring them back to double damage. Can you see? Oh no, you can't see anything. What? I think I've decided. Pinstress is my least favorite boss fight. So I'm using all my tools. I I'm using all my tools in this one. Actually, in my one damage playthrough, I didn't die to this fight, but I reset twice. I just, in the middle of the fight, I just exited back to the menu because I was just tired of it. The first time was because I was like, the Pale Nailed Silk Skill ability would probably be good against this fight because it's homing. So I exited the fight and I went and got the ability and I came back. And then the second time, I actually don't remember, but I just quit halfway through. I think I just got bored. I was like, I don't want to do this. I think it's really funny that the like platforming type enemies can become voided and like attack you. Okay, let's go.
Yanara.
Stop the yapping. You can block tools. The fact that they fall off the platform when you stagger them, like, get back here. Let me hit you. I'm out of tools. I'm all out of knives. And they can also block your attacks for some reason.
Caspin? Buenera.
Okay, now what? I guess I could check the shop. I don't think I have enough to buy everything. I guess I should check if I have enough craft metal for this stuff as well. Because that's something I might actually need to go and grab more of. From a specific location instead of just, I'm stupid. It's right here. Also, I feel like craft metal could just be removed from the game and not much would change. Like, a handful of tools require craft metal to buy them from shops, but also there's plenty of tools from shops that don't require craft metal.
Da, Fenestra. Catestre.
I have one. That's really bad. I have to come back here. I have to like find 2 more craft metal and then come back. I have no idea where those would be. Because I've gone to... There might be one in here. Well, time to scour the map again. Oh, there's not much in Underworks. There's that little bit in Wisp to get. Probably got that one already. This one... Grendel sells one. I might not have gone that. Like, yeah, I have no idea where to check. One of those annoying parts of 100%. If this far sight has such a far sight, why can't it just see the craft metal and tell me where to go? Actually, I have an idea for where one of them might be, although I think I would have gotten this. No, it can't. It's Torments and Travio. I gotta go find the second Sentinel. You gotta like see them in a couple locations. Why did I come down here? Because the shop. And you're all the way over here. So, oh, and you have a craft belt? Okay, so I can't get all of them. That's just more rosaries to spend. I guess I can just do this now. Not nearly enough, still. I guess maybe I save for the architect, so I don't need to go back there because it's a little bit out of the way. Let me also go down to Coral Chambers because I think this is where the second Sentinel might be. It's in this direction. Second Sentinel is another case of like, this boss is so good. It's like one of the best Act 3 fights. Doesn't even compare to the others. It'd be funny if I just got the quest immediately. Yep, there it is. Thank you very much. These kind of quests are like, I don't understand why they work like that. Like, why can't you just give me the quest? Why do I have to like see a certain NPC a certain number of times in the world? Like, how am I supposed to know I need to do that? Like, well, I can't 100% because I'm missing one tool, but like, this quest won't trigger, you know? Oh, you can't fight them in Act 2? So I guess they aren't an Act 3 boss then. I think I want to change this tool. The gun is a fun idea, but you're spending silk on it, and it's like, why would I spend silk when I could just use my silk skill instead? This survivability is kind of nice if I end up in a situation where I'm like almost dead. So how many charges does this have? 7?
That's fine. Benny Frank.
Malegara actum.
Fadastama.
Caligero.
I think it's interesting that Second Sentinel has a very similar parry to Lace. Maybe there's a reason for that. Oops. I love that they jump off of the walls too. What a cool fight.
E la sferasura.
Hironare.
I think that Hornet calls them a friend. They are pretty friend-shaped after all. I like to think that the other fights steal from Second Sentinel. Except for Seth. Seth. Actually, Seth's spin like attack, I don't understand that one. Because he spins away from you, so it's like you never get hit by it. What was I gonna do next? Buying stuff from shops. I think so. I mean, they probably just thought of the idea of like a character. They probably did come from Pinstress. Like, oh, they're dual wielding blades, so they should have like an X-shaped charge attack. And oh, this other character also has like is dual wielding, so let's give them the similar attack. Blasted steps, yes. That would make sense.
Nesvir.
Oh, I've already bought the craft metal from you. That sucks. So now I have to find another one. Does this give you a profit? Let's pretend it does. Actually, I think I have some cylinders I can turn in. I have 3. That's a lot of money. You're a rare enemy. Are they like Act 3 exclusive? I've never seen that guy. I feel like I probably did see that guy because I've got close to finishing the journal. The little vault keeper that jumps at you. Give me 2,000 rosaries for this, please. That's not even close. What the heck? Like, where else is this enemy? 18? Wait, I'm actually like going insane. Like, oh, there's like a lever used. What? You pull the lever and this enemy just spawns in? But if in Act 3 it just happens automatically. That's really bizarre. I don't know about that at all. I'm going the wrong way. Ah, this guy dies. That's tragic. Man, I really don't want to search for this craft metal. I think I'm gonna do everything else. Although it'd be kind of weird if I like finished the game and I did another Steel Soul stream just to like collect a few random items here and there. I mean, if I get to like 96% and I defeat the final boss, I think that's a pretty like that's close enough to completion, you know. For the sake of streaming it. Oh, I think I'm missing one tool that I can go grab. No, I got this one. This one is the Scuttle Brace and then the yeah, so 2 things that I can buy. I did pick up this in case I need to grind. Let's get the flower. I don't know why I'm going down because I want to use the fast travel. Oh, Trabio. I guess I can fight Trabio just for fun. I mistimed it. Okay, if you just never want to show up, fine then. Ah. Ouch. My one missed. They couldn't turn fast enough. Oh. What if any Trubby doesn't actually die? Are they like one of the few bosses you don't actually kill that also isn't just a regular NPC? Okay, which of the hearts do I want to get? Do I want to get all of them? I actually don't think there's a reason to. I definitely want to fight Seth. That's a fun fight. Coral Tower is maybe the scariest one to go for. But it's probably faster than Lost Verdania. Let's do let's go to Seth. Yeah, no Silk. Just dramatic like that, absolutely. Also, the details in the background, like in that screen, that's like just kind of insane. We do have to do this though. Which I skipped the first time I entered the Citadel. That'll help you. Actually, it keeps the mask. That's funny. It's the same setup as always, I guess. Ouch. I don't know why I just jumped into that. Alright, time for peak.
Sakura, Sila. What? Brendo! Hello! Ha! Brendo! Sila! Ai! Domenia! Hello!
No, slow down. What, did I get time to do that? Take containment damage instead of getting hit by the sword. Genius. Damn, I do too much damage. Time for the significantly worse fight. They really should have switched the order on these. Nah, I mean, it makes sense lore-wise. Why it's like this. Damn. Do songs really sound like this? I don't know. Haven't really paid attention. Maybe they do. Coral Tower is actually going to be pretty fun when I actually do a moderate amount of damage. I forget how many nail upgrades I had when I first did all these fights. Actually, it's the same beltway. One beltway for 2 hearts. This is... I don't know if I've talked about this. I might have. But it kind of bothers me when I see, like, no-hit runs of boss fights. This is, like, super petty, by the way. But it's like, yeah, you defeated the boss without taking any damage, but you had, like, maxed out damage gear. And you use, like, the Bard Bracelet, which, like... It's kind of like a Overcharming in Hollow Knight. It's like... You can take advantage of this thing because you aren't taking damage. And it makes the fight easier. So by doing a no-hit run, it's actually an easier fight than normal. Much easier. Because they die super fast. Obviously, you still need to be good at the game to do the no-hits. But it's like, you know, when a boss fight lasts like 1 minute, you probably just face tank the whole thing and still well, actually, that's the opposite of no-hit, so never mind about that, but still, it's like you only have to dodge a couple of attacks the whole fight. I kind of like the idea of trying to defeat every boss no-hit with, like, minimal gear. Like, whatever is, like, the least gear that you could have to access the fight in the first place. But also that'd take forever, and there's a lot of boss fights, and some of them would probably actually be really hard. Like, I'm pretty confident with, like, most bosses in the game now. But that doesn't mean that I... Like, there's still attacks that are, like, really easy to get caught by. Oh, smart one. I'm not really paying attention to try to, like, I'm not trying to dodge right now. I actually really like this gauntlet. I kind of wish it was for a different area because this aesthetic is so good. Like, this should have been a full area, and then some other place would get, like, an arena type fight. You know? That's not who I wanted you to target. I got both of them. For the silk. Oh, he jumped into the rest of the hitbox. That's fun. That was unnecessary. Damn. Stop dying so fast. Oh. Stop doing that. Not a fan of this enemy. At the very least, they're like a more melee type. Like, okay, what is this? You think that they would approach you more often then? That was sick. If there's a reason to hit this. I think I've heard mixed reports on like whether deaths in these areas actually count. I have not completed Steel Soul and Hollow Knight, so I don't know. Well, I guess people would generally say Silksong is harder, so probably this game. And it is longer, like getting to Act 3 takes forever. Or I guess like true ending or 100%. Thank you for picking the right enemy there. It's very satisfying to like kill them the moment they come in with the nails. This guy's pretty sick. Look at him back there. Do you have to destroy your throne though? Like. This guy might die really quick. Oh, the jump at your face move. His most powerful attack. Yep. You know how like you fight them in their like dreams, or maybe it's not a dream, maybe you're just going back in time or some weird other thing. But you go back to collect their hearts. What if you also like took their riches? And you got like 5,000 rosaries. I don't know if they'd be using rosaries. Probably not, actually. I think that was probably post like Citadel currency. So I could beat the game now. It's just like I'm missing 1% from something. What would that be? A silk heart. Oh, okay. Let's go get that. Another one of my least favorite bosses. the unraveled or whatever it's called. It's just kind of boring and like tanky. Okay, I'll try to complete the game this stream. Oh, he's still fighting. That's nice to see. Actually, I do want to take the elevator. I believe I might already have the key. I don't know. No. Shoot. I don't remember where the key is. It's like somewhere around here. A really hidden location. I will never not take damage from this. And that one too. Is it like up here? I don't think it requires Silksong though. Is this lore? Let's use the map. I've gotten this before, but this area is such a maze. Oh wait, it's like much further in. It's right here. Maybe I went here, but I didn't have the claw line yet. Oh, it's garbage. Including this guy. He's also garbage. Sorry. Go all the way back. I think these like silk zombies would like soak up the void like a sponge, you know? I guess this area actually isn't bad for farming rosaries. Actually, it's hard to get them to respawn, so probably not. Actually, I think I can skip the elevator if I do this. Yes. Goodbye, elevator. You're like the worst elevator in the game. What's the best elevator? Great question. Elevator tier list when? I guess these enemies are kind of funny. Mostly the actual boss themselves, that's annoying. Also, these are like comically easy to dodge. Not a completely untelegraphed charge though. That's a bit trickier. What if I just spam tools? I guess that wasn't too bad. Like if you have like not great damage upgrades, this fight just takes so long, and it's like so repetitive and boring, and nothing really happens. It's a cool set piece though. It's pretty atmospheric. It's kind of the whole point of the white word, I guess. Fountain pens. It's for surgery of some kind that involves silk. Sometimes you kind of see this like inspiration of like real life objects being used as weapons in this world, like pins and needles and such. And scissors, some other things probably. Kind of wish that was like utilized more. Or like random objects are used, but I guess like they don't really want to hint at like any like bigger lore implications. There's actually some more money in this area, so I guess it's kind of worth it. Like this psalm cylinder. Who are you? Oh, you're the confession robot. Why did they build a robot for that? They just need the voice. I'm kind of curious now what happens when you do that. The surgery recording. Music to my ears. This is a waste of rosaries, but I want to see what happens. Huh. It kind of works a little bit, even though I destroyed it. So I'm pretty sure I've basically done everything except for buy stuff from shops. Also, like one random craft metal somewhere in the world. What a pain. So I buy what I can, turn in the cylinder. You have to do that every time I come in here. Okay, but what if you like give me like an extra 1,000 rosaries just for fun, you know? My money. Using it the way it's intended to be used. Just a couple tools left. This is the thing from the architect. I believe I got the weapon. So it's probably the... Oh, the multi-binder. Multi-binder. I guess that's just farm money now. I need to do this. Eventually. Let me equip the money trinket. They're not called trinkets. I don't know where that came from. No, it is over here. Oh, was Green Prince there? Wait, I actually did not see. Actually, I guess I don't care. I don't need to do like monster dang it. Chaos. This is a bit slower. This is a bit slower when they're voided, so it's not great, but what can you do? Silk Spear's better. Then I can equip like Volt filaments. Oh right, I forgot about that. You'd lose rosaries when you get hit. I don't know how much money I need. I guess I probably should have checked beforehand. What a fun process. Also, the magnet tool that draws in the rosaries, that's not actually useful here because you outrun the rosaries. So you have to like sit there and wait for them to all attract you and then run back to the bench. It's faster just to pick them up right away and then... Also, I need silk for the spear. I mean, it's not that many rosaries when you take damage. Let's time that wrong. Also, Shaman's Crest does deal more damage with the Silk Spear, so you might be able to one-shot all of them. But also, you don't have enough like other tool slots for like everything that'd be useful here. Craft metal. Where can that craft metal be? I'm still bothered by that. Just one piece of craft metal somewhere in the whole world. I gotta like check every location in case I forgot any. I probably have enough money. It's like 800 for the multi-binder and then like 300 for something else. Actually, you know, it doesn't really math out, so I do need more. Damn, what was that combo? I accidentally did something crazy. Alright, the same thing happened. This might be enough rosaries. He also gets... You should be able to like sell shell shards. That's a tongue twister. Sells seashells. That's the wrong direction. I think I'll get a little bit more. The kind of crazy thing about this though is that, like, I didn't die and lose my rosaries at any point. So if you do that, if you're like doing a long playthrough and you like die every once in a while and lose a couple hundred rosaries here and there, it's like that's like so much more extra grinding you need to do to like get all the items. Maybe that's counteracted by like just the playthrough being longer, so you're gonna like fight more enemies, but like it kind of depends on the playstyle of the person, you know. Maybe some people don't want to like fight every single enemy they come across, and very quickly they get into the habit of just running past everything. They're gonna have less rosaries. Jump over it. They're just gonna have less rosaries because they don't fight as much. Like sucks for them. Even more grinding later if they want all the items. Like obviously, like they can't expect that you're gonna like want to buy everything. Maybe there could have been a few spots, like the Coliseum, for example. It's like, oh, if I need a bunch of money in the late game, I can do the Coliseum for like 3,000 Q or something like that. It's not actually the optimal way to farm, I don't think. Just like some random spot with normal enemies, that's better. But yeah, it's not a bad place to farm if you're confident with combat. Something like that in Silksong would be nice, but also doesn't really make sense. Like, where would you put that, you know? Or just like a couple more bosses could have given you like a big reward. This is probably... I'll do one more. This is probably enough. Like, this is pretty fast for rosaries, but like, it's weird that you have to do this at all. I guess you don't have to do anything here. Okay. Craft metal. I'm gonna try to exclude any of the ones that I definitely have gotten already. There's like one that's like, it'd be kind of insane if I haven't gotten it. There's one in Deep Docks that I feel like it's obvious to pick up. I'll just have to check all of these. Hornets of the Mines. I feel like craft metal is another item where it's like, it'd be nice if there's like one extra in the whole world. So you don't end up in the situation where you're like looking for the one piece that you need. Yeah, I've definitely gotten that. I can check Deep Docks. Yeah, singing through the wall. That's actually not the bellway that I wanted to go to. That's the cross summon. That stays there. Maybe if I did that immediately, the like, you know, the like craw nest or whatever it is would give me like a... It'd have to give you a ton of rosaries for that to be worth it. This is the flint slate. It's not the wrong. Oh, I haven't got this. Okay, that's nice. they're freaking out up there. It's also a little bit confusing because I've done 2 playthroughs at a very similar time. So it's like, I got this craft metal on the other playthrough, but not this one, so I felt like I already gotten it. Let me change these before I forget. Warning bell and pouch satchel. Get the rest of the stuff from the architect. Get the multi-binder, and I think that might be everything. Maybe I forgot to get one thing from Grindel. No, I think I got everything from him. Also change the silk skill back. Because I think I would like to use this one for the rest of the run. I definitely got more rosaries than I need.
Mio fine?
Why do you have to die? Like, I should have like not bought the last item just so that you don't die for no reason. But I gotta get it. I gotta get every item. I should just use the whatever. Yeah, just go to Belheart. I'll check my percentage. It should be at 99%. Because the flower is a percentage. I still gotta get that. Download the mod that makes them not die. Genius. Okay, 98%. That's everything. I gotta speed run to the end though. And defeat a fairly difficult boss. I guess I can paint my house. Okay, okay. Down to down here again. I don't actually know what happens if you die in red memory. It probably just like respawns you or something.
Husband?
Gevig gero.
Jo, Manel.
Magina fora.
Menasor.
Not a miss.
Finel. Finek.
All right. You don't even have health? Wait, can you just take damage as much as you want? Damn, Shadow Wizard money game. What does this have to do with money anymore? Huh? I guess they do love casting spells. That's kind of their main priority. Just doing what they love, even if it means inflicting pain. The Weaver from Rainworld. Guess you could also just spam the claw. Oh! I messed up.
Is hora. This show is hora.
Congratulations to Team Cherry for making a segment that's like kind of fanservice-y. Like, our only goal is to get the flower. This backstory is unnecessary, but we're all like, this area is so cool. We get to see all this Hornet stuff. But like, yeah, I guess it makes sense. We're going back into our memory. To Hornet's memory. Also, this better become a real boss fight in the DLC. I don't know how it would happen, but it would be sick.
Simandore, Dorotilla.
Be in the Pantheons? Yeah, exactly. It's like hard to think of like what DLC will even look like. There's already so much stuff. Because, like, Silksong right now probably has more content than Hollow Knight with all of its DLC. I mean, it depends on like how you look at it. Like, there's a very similar number of bosses, I think. That counts like all the dream bosses. Both like the ghosts, the ghost characters, and like the harder dream variants of old bosses. But I guess Silksong has a couple of those. I love how just like a simple like outfit change kind of like says so much about the story here. Pale drip. Yeah, that should be an item. It reduces double damage down to 1. Because there's never armor in these games. Have they never thought about wearing armor? Like, it sounds pretty useful, yeah. I guess they kind of like that's kind of the whole thing with bugs, that they always have armor. They are their own armor. Also, it's interesting that the snails seem to be gone at the end of that. Maybe they realized that the power from the hearts was not enough and they needed to use their own lives. Or maybe they knew that they had to sacrifice themselves from the beginning and they just didn't tell Hornet about it. That's 100%. We just got one boss to kill. Well, not kill, actually. to save. We have one boss to save. And then they'll become roommates. I mean, what? Become a snail. I think this is all as I... Yeah. Could probably argue that the warding bell or the fractured, not the fracture, the... Yeah, fractured mask. You'd probably argue that one of these is like not very good. Maybe more damage would be better. Also, shout out to this bug, Ballo, Ballo. They like rebuilt this whole diving bell just for the fun and like for the love of the game, you know. Like, they were surprised that Hornet is still alive. Like, I'm just gonna repair it anyways. No need to, like, give anyone an opportunity to, like... Or, like, I don't care if, like, anyone wants to go back to the Abyss. Who cares, really? I just wanna build something. I wanna see if I can, like... pop up on a Plasmium and just like never heal for the whole fight. minor complaint. The music here is quieter than it should be. I don't think it scales with... Actually, I don't know what it's like, how it's mixed. It's just like not as loud as the other music, so it's like... Oh yeah, I don't know why it's like that. I guess because it's a cutscene. No, I did turn the music down, but it's still quieter than other music that's been playing. And I think if I turn the music volume up, that wouldn't affect this song. I guess it's considered a sound effect because it's like just the sound that plays during the cutscene. Okay, can I do this? All right, here we go. Nice combo there. That's just what the Hollow Knight does. I understand now. Yeah, hey, remember these? Remember you did that? Whoa, careful. Ah. You are getting destroyed, Lace. I'm sorry. Unfortunate. Hey, that hit. Well, I'll be waiting on a higher difficulty for Silksong. I basically came here right when I got the flower, so like it doesn't get worn down elsewhere. Who could it be? It's the knight. Points at screen. Don't mind Lace over there. She's good. She's not like a sponge or anything. You think you could use Lace like a paintbrush? Or I guess another question, can you use Void as paint? Seems pretty liquidy most of the time. Where were you? They're traveling from Hollow Nest. They had a long ways to go. Like, damn, there's like some crazy stuff going on way over there, deep down in the Void Sea. He doesn't get there in time. That does kind of bother me whenever like things just happen at like such a perfect time. Like, this is so convenient that this person just happened to show up right when they were like needed. Especially in a video game where you control the pace of things. Like, you can sit in a cutscene, or like not a cutscene, but you can like not initiate a cutscene for as long as you want, and then the moment you initiate it, suddenly this person shows up. It's like, well, like, you're just waiting here the whole time, waiting for me to do something. And it's especially apparent when you do multiple playthroughs, or you actually, it's really fun when there's like in Crosscode, for example, there's these like dungeons that you complete, and you have this other character that is in your party, and so you do races. You race each other to complete the dungeons, and there's actually different dialogue. It's actually timed. Like, if you complete it in like a certain amount of time, you will finish the dungeon before they do, and there's dialogue for it. If you take too long, then you know they're there first, so there's dialogue for that. So it actually feels like, you know, it matters what your performance is. The funny thing is, when I played Crosscode, I completed all the dungeons. I completed like the speedrun. I got under the speedrun time on my first time for every dungeon, so I thought it was scripted. I thought it was just scripted that you were like supposed to finish the dungeon before then. So it's like, damn, it's not very like immersive. It's like, wow, every time we're winning the race. Who could have guessed? But no, I actually was fast enough. But they're pretty generous with the times. It takes like, if it takes like over like 2 hours or something like that to complete a dungeon, then you're slower than your party member. But the dungeons are somewhat big. I have a steel soul. With a new challenge for you. Is that unique to this? More challenges, please. Waiter. Pretty decent time as well. I guess you saved time by not dying. Steel soup. Actually, we did talk about steel soup in another stream. Hunter's Memento. Don't look at that. Wow, I've done all the achievements. Can you believe it? I haven't done the Steel Soul exclusive stuff. I kind of don't care. Like, I might just look that up, honestly. Wow, look at all these completed save files. This one wasn't. I didn't go for 100% on this. This one was this the initial playthrough I did? I think so, and I was like messing around fighting Lost Lace with like different builds. That's why I have Architect's Crest. And this is the speedrun save file with 5 masks. I guess I gotta do another 100% run to get all the save files like this. Now I've maybe played enough Silksong. I mean, I kind of still want to do speedrun stuff, but I don't know. I definitely will stream this again whenever there's DLC, which I feel like might not take too long, because remember that like DLC for Hollow Knight came out super fast, like all the DLC came out within like 2 years, or even under that. So they're probably cooking up some DLC right now. Because the like other patches that they've done are pretty minor. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.